intellectual community that I believe we all seek. I've learned an enormous amount lately, though mostly things I never wanted to know, like how to make synchronous online classes interactive. Duh, small groups. In my department at the Naval Academy, we function like a small liberal arts college, but with a focus on STEM: science, technology, engineering, and math. We are not tuition-driven, but the budget has been static for several years. And travel, which had been restricted because of budgets, is now additionally hampered by COVID-19. Nevertheless, we are fortunate. We don't face closure like some schools will as the result of pandemic-driven losses in revenue and lower enrollment. In fact, until now, we haven't had to confront dramatic change. Instead, I have been constantly surprised in pleasant ways. My colleagues have outdone themselves in pivoting to online teaching, and with that came one happy surprise. We agree that we have become better teachers as a result. Even when we go back to face-to-face classes, we'll continue to use the skills and technologies we've recently learned. Moving the Teaching and Learning Conference online led to higher attendance. One session included 95 participants. The previous year, it had thrilled me that half that number attended the opening keynote. Even more surprising was that the online format produced more interactivity. People shared resources. The chat room was in constant use. People asked questions, answers poured in. We filmed every session, so we now have that as an archival resource. People have been mining the chats for ideas and links. There was another surprise. I typically have about a dozen faculty members sign up for a Preparing for Promotion and Tenure workshop. This year, 28 registered for the first online version. I had organized the materials online and discovered what so many of my colleagues already knew. Online instruction reaches more people, and even though there is a large upfront cost in time, it is a one-time expenditure. It took a pandemic for us to make such a change. The time has now come for more than minor adjustments. We need to rethink higher education, but this time white women and BIPOC, Black, Indigenous people of color, faculty need to be part of, indeed need to lead in shaping this new vision for academia. How can we really serve all of the people who desire a higher education? How can we inspire those who don't yearn for one? How can higher education be made affordable and sustainable? The purpose of this book is not to answer these questions, but to serve as a call to action for those of us who can. So many of the books and articles I've read of late are about surviving in higher education. I want you to do more than survive. I want you to thrive. The 9 principles discussed in this book will help you do that. They are all about overcoming the obstacles in your path, and yes, there are real obstacles, so you can find joy and satisfaction in academia. This is a book I hope you will keep nearby to dip into at any time in your life in higher education. The chapters are roughly chronological, from your first job through leadership opportunities, providing guidance from the beginning of your career and on into future leadership roles. Maybe this book will actually inspire you to transform higher education by taking on a leadership role. The book is addressed to women, with special attention to BIPOC women, because we women have particular issues that can get in the way of our success as academics. I keep in the forefront of my mind that women in higher education have complex identities. Among them, BIPOC, white, international, straight, LGBTQ+, non-binary, young, middle-aged, senior, disabled, able-bodied for now, parent, and caregiver to parents and other family members. This is just a short list of identities that our colleagues may or may not be aware of. We are or represent a myriad